G back on the video today. Let's see what I would have taken last week. I did a lot of back testing and finally came into play what I should have done. Um, so yeah, let's just go to where this is the first trade which we're gonna take right here. We're just gonna look at on the first trade of them. I mean, there's some other trades, but let's just look on last week's trade. So this is the journal right here from January 14th. We're gonna do all the way to 16th. These other trades that were bad trades. I really inquired. Like actually implement some stuff, but we're just gonna go on the January 14th. This is the first trade right here, which is this one right here. It wasn't a loss, but it was break even. I was down 85, that's why I put it as a loss. Okay, so let's go on the first trade here just to see what happened. It was somewhere 10. Trade was taken on ES, and the date was 14th. So we're just gonna scroll back to that and see what we could have done for that day. Bro, like this new month has really been crazy, I'm gonna lie. A lot of people say plus action has been off. Some people say the plus action have been okay, you know what I mean? But everybody got their own talks. Just depends on how you trade it. So yeah, So we're gonna take out 10 right here. The trade was taken on ES, I'm very sure. Let me just double check. I don't want to make the wrong mistake here. I don't want this video to be too long. See, it was on Nasdaq, alright. It was on Nas. Alright. So right here. Okay. Let's see what we could have played this at. So we're just gonna play it until we get that level because I know it was a daily liquidity sweep. Okay. So on this new move that I wanted to really do, I wanna like put up CSD and IFG at the same, and my stop is gonna be somewhere at the close of the IFG. That's what I wanna do instead of putting all the way to the um, swing low, right? So the CSD right here is somewhere here. So for this day, if I would have taken this new way that I want to take, I probably would have let it go away, you know what I mean? Because the last time I entered it somewhere here. But this time around, I want to take the entry from right here. And my stop is going to be right on that close of the IFG right here. Second candle, you know what I mean? Somewhere there. Some people like consider putting right here, but that's too risky for me. And our targets are going to be the obvious drawn liquidity right here, right? So that's gonna be our targets. So somewhere right there. Um, for me, honestly, this trade would have been a no tag because I want to take a trade where everything is already being met. You know what I mean? More often than not, I want to see the CSD first, then the IFG, because I feel like that's gonna be the best entry sometimes. But this trade, I'm very sure it went TP, full TP, just like that. So if I would have taken this, I would probably take this trade right about here. So nah, it wouldn't be an hit, you know what I mean? So let's go to another date, which was even losses. We're just gonna look even losses because most likely we would have won these losses. So let's take the what date is that? The 15th. Okay, the 15th, right here. So we took a bearish. What was it? Was it a liquidity sweep or was it 9:30? Okay. Okay, it was a liquidity sweep. Very sure it was a liquidity sweep. Okay, so one thing else that I want to really do is when you see price is giving a good RR reward ratio, that's what I can say. My accent makes things sound weird, but when you see price giving a good RR, you know what I mean? I feel like most likely you should put your stop on the swing high or on the swing low, depends on where the narrative of your trade for that day is. That's how I feel about it, you know what I mean? So yeah. So currently we're just gonna look on here and see Because I know for sure I took another trade here and I won the trade, but it was out of impulse. I didn't follow my rules. I'm gonna be honest with myself. Okay, so right here, right? Okay, let's just go back. Let's just go back here. 30. Okay, right there. So let's just go back here and see what we would have done. Okay, so what is the first thing that we want to look at? I want to look at our CSD first. Like that's the first thing. So right here, one, two candles. Wait, one, two. The CSD would have been right here. That's where the CSD would have been, and we have IFG as well, right about there, right? The IFG is right here, so the trade is very much a possibility. So if we're gonna put our stop right on the second candle such as this, we want to look on our targets, right? My target for this day most likely would have been the swing low right here. Okay, this swing low right about here. So the market opened right here, and we already have confluences to enter the trade. I'll take it on the CSD. Okay. And if you put your stop right here, right? If you put your stop right there, would have been 1-1, right? Because that's the. But also, if you could have put it right about here, that would be 0-7, right? So that's about our hour. So that would have probably been here. So I was complimenting myself so much here because I felt like I should have left first the candle to open, but I didn't. But as you can see, the trade went to full TP. Oh yeah, this was on ES. I took this on ES. On ES, this was a stop loss. Yeah, we're gonna count this. Wait, bro, I gotta stop doing this shit. I'm gonna lie. Gotta be more careful. I don't wanna read you guys on the wrong way. You know what I mean? Okay, so we have what's this kind of like 30? Okay, so we have that CSD right about here. 1, 2, right here. The last up close candles. That's for liquidity. That's the CSD. And as well, we have that IFG right about here. Okay, so the IFG is right about there. So we're looking at into this trade on the IFG. Okay, considering we want to enter it somewhere here or here. That's up to you because even this is nice as well. But you can put it right here. You can put it up here. But this is a Blicker block as well right here. So I'm gonna take on my Blicker block all the way up here. According to the target is all the way down here. Okay, at 1.7. If your stop loss is at the CSD, is right here at 2.9. So I don't know how you would have taken that trade, honestly. I don't know. That's up to you. That's really up to you. But I feel like we're, you know what, bro? I'm actually gonna take this loss. I don't care. Like if we do this right here, if we put it all the way up here, that's you're literally risking like you're throwing 1 hour away. Literally, you're throwing 1 hour away. So I'm gonna take this loss with pride. Actually, I'm gonna take this loss with pride. I don't care how it went. I'm gonna take it with pride. Stop loss, right? Tagged and okay. I'm just gonna yeah. I'm gonna take that loss with pride. I feel like this is too much, bro. Like risking 1 hour just for this much is stop. I feel like that's too much, honestly. It's too much, bro. I'm gonna take that loss with pride, okay? I'm gonna take that loss with pride, honestly. So let's go to another example here. Don't mind this over trading. Don't mind all of that, bro. We're just gonna go on the 16th. 16th we took a loss as well. This is all over trading right here. We're just gonna take the first trade because the first trade is always the correct trade for me. The other trades are just impulse trades. And starting today, because I'm recording this video on a Tuesday, we're gonna implement. Okay. So this is a trade we took on EOS. The time was 9:30, and the confluence was a FEG at equilibrium. All right. So EOS. Wait, what day is it? 16th? All right. So the 16th, we're gonna go all the way to the 16th, all the way to the 16th, and we're gonna see what we could have done right. All right. So yeah. 9:30, where are you? 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 30, 9:30, 30. So 9:30, right about that, it was a Friday. Wait, did I put on a Friday? Yes, I did. So the trade was taken on ES and the FEG, which I was talking about somewhere here. Bro, all these trades are textbooks. Like, I can literally take a trade from last month and remember what trade I took, like what confluence I did. I love my strategy to be very mechanical, almost as a system. You know what I mean? So this was the target. That was the point of interest right there. So yeah, well, not bad. Not bad. So I was waiting price to come back here and just take my sell. So we're just gonna speed around to some candles here, see what's gonna happen. Okay. So until right here, what am I looking at? I'm looking at for a CSD at first. So the last down close candles that swept the liquidity was okay. One right here. This is CSD right here. Remember to put your break even, because I am a set and forget type of guy, and that really cost me my accounts last year. I don't want to do that this time. To have a ego, you know, I want to have a target every single time that I trade. Sorry. So right there, I'm looking for price to close below that CSD, and my entry is gonna be on the IFG. If the swing high is not so high up, most likely I'm gonna take the trade. No, I'm gonna put my stop on the on the swing high. So that's the thing here. Oh man, I okay. You know what? Let's set up. So we're just gonna take this right about here. So where is the target here? Okay, so the target is right here. And you might ask me, George, why you not putting your stop here? Because this is a failure swing. Okay, that is low resistance liquidity. If price goes until right here, most likely it's gonna break until this here. So I want to put my break even on this low, like the hanging fruit there on the low resistance liquidity. That's why I'll put my stop. So if we go all the way up here, as you can see, that is too high up of a stop. So I'm going to put it on this IFG. That's something that I really want to explain. So as you can see here, that's a good hour. We're not really sacrificing too much. And you can really be profitable for 1-to-1. I promise you. So that's tagging the trade right there. Stop loss right above here. Take profit right below here for the 1-to-1. That is enough. Let's play this out. Immediately out of the trade. So this is what I want. Oh my god, what was that? I'm telling you, bro, you should really take your 1-to-1s, man, because you never know what the market is gonna do. Like, I used to always go for 2.5, but on the wrong line, man, it doesn't really, go accordingly to you. So yeah, that was today's video. Hopefully we can do a trade recap today as well. So yeah, appreciate you.